Y'all gotta trust in Howie, bro. Like seriously, man. We just won a Super Bowl. Man, I'm just wondering, man. Y'all complain too much? Like, do y'all just complain too much, man? Y'all just need to shut up and let Howie cook, bro. It's simple as that, dude. If you don't know what's going on, then I need you to put your thinking cap and think what's going on. Okay? The Eagles are getting rid of some of these contracts that are going to hold this team back. What do you mean? Why we train Dallas Goddard? Because he wants to get paid. Okay? Like some of your comprehension is small as a child, dude. Like seriously, yeah. I'm wondering, do you have a comprehension of a 2 year old? If you don't know what the Eagles been doing, the Eagles been doing this for a while. How long have you been an Eagle fan to know how Roseman reduced contracts every year? You know, so when we won the Super Bowl, what happened? We gutted this team. We gutted this team and we went back to a Super Bowl again. It's gonna take some time, but trust and believe Howard Roseman has a plan. Howard Roseman has a plan, man. You out here crying and bitching and complaining. We just won a Super Bowl. What you think was gonna happen? Players, teams are gonna want the players, man. I know it don't look good right now, but trust and believe me, it will look good eventually when it's all said and done. Y'all need to let him cook, dude. Y'all out here complaining and bitching and moaning, talk about why did we sign up Makai Becton? Makai Becton was a lot of money. That's why you traded for that guard. Now, when you look at it, CJ Gordon Johnson for that guard makes sense now. Why go out and sign this guard when you can just develop him in Stoutland University? Wishing Makai Becton nothing but the best, but I don't think he's gonna be that great with the Chargers. I'm gonna be real with you. I think he screwed the pooch on that one, dude. You know what I'm saying? I think Howard Roseman made the right call. Why reach for a guard when you can have the guard in your hands? Y'all here complaining the bitch, and it's like, dude, do you trust Howie or not? Do you trust him or not? If you don't, then I need you to trust him. At least trust him from me, because I'm the biggest Howie critic. I've been the biggest Howie critic, but I understand what he's doing. He's getting these guys on cheaper deals because we can't pay everybody, bro. That's what happens when you win Super Bowl. Why do you think the teams don't usually go back? Look at the 49ers. Look at the Commanders out here signing big deals. They won't be going back if they can't win this year. They're going to be in the same situation as the 49ers, man. Look at the 49ers. You want to be in that situation? Now look at them. They're out here tearing the whole team apart. You can't pay everybody, bro. Y'all need to let Howard Roseman cook, dude. You out here crying and a bitch, and it's like, what are you crying and bitching for? Dallas Scott is 30 years old. What you think? We can't. You think we're gonna pay everybody? No, he got to bounce. He got to bounce and got to get up out of here if he wants a new deal, because we're not paying him that. I love Dallas Goddard, but if he wants to get paid a new deal, sayonara, see you later. We can go out and draft another tight end. There's plenty of tight ends in this draft. Listen, I trust Howard Roseman, man. The man is out here collecting picks for this year and next year. That is beautiful. Look at these picks. Look at how much we have. And now we just add another one with Kai Becton, bro. Another how we pick down the road for a future, dude. We out here like the Thanos getting these gems, man, to win championships, bro. Why do you think the New England Patriots been doing this for years? What do you think? What do you think these dynasties been doing? You think they just trade for players and sign players back? No, they get rid of these players, man, and they bring in new blood in. Y'all can't pay everybody. Some of these guys that you're crying about is 30, going to be 30 years old in the next 4 years, man. And the ones that we're paying are going to be only 25 years old, bro. I know Makai Becton stings. I get it. But trust and believe me, Makai Becton is not going to be what everybody thinks he is. I think Makai Becton should stay with Stoutland University, but it is what it is. That's why you traded for that guard. Now when it's all making sense, C.J. Gordon Johnson going to Houston, and we see Dallas Scott about money. Maybe it was about money while we traded C.J. I don't know. All I know is how Roseman got us, bro. Y'all need to let him cook, bro. Y'all need to let him develop, man. Y'all here complaining and bitching. We signed these low contracts. Yeah, I like this special teams guy that we signed, by the way. I think that you brought some great depth in, man. I think that when you look at the free agency, I don't think we're done yet. And I don't think I think the draft is going to be so important for Howard Rose because I'm gonna tell you right now, I think he's going to be the most aggressive GM out there. Y'all need to let him cook, dude. Y'all need to stop complaining and bitching. We just won a Super Bowl. Everybody's going to want our players. It happens. The best. How do you think? How do you think these teams don't usually get back to Super Bowl? They out here signing big names, man. They out here trying to sign all their players, and then they end up in like the 49ers, bro. Y'all want to be like the 49ers? No, you don't. So let him cook and shut up and sit back.